Hello, today we'll be talking about Tirtouga, the first of two water rock Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, with the other one being its evolution, Caracosta. Tirtouga is also the first fossil Pokemon of Gen 5. Its previous PYC dates are September 12th, 1997, July 3rd, 2000, April 24th, 2003, February 12th, 2006, December 3rd, 2008, September 24th, 2011, July 15th, 2014, May 5th, 2017, February 24th, 2020, and December 15th, 2022. Being that it's a fossil-based Pokemon, Tirtouga could be seen as the equivalent of Ammonite, Kabuto, Lilip, Anorith, Cranidos, and Shieldon. Given that Tirtouga is the first of the set of fossil Pokemon in Gen 5, one could more specifically see it as the equivalent of Ammonite, Lilip, and Cranidos. It also has the same types, although in reverse order, as Ammonite and Kabuto. Given that Tirtouga lies on its belly and evolves into a biped, it could be seen as an equivalent to Kabuto and Anorith. I like Tirtouga's design. It's interesting that those resemble a sea turtle as those aren't extinct. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article.
Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we're talking about Tirtouga, the proto-turtle Pokemon, whose number is 0564. This is what it looks like. Its type is Water Rock. Abilities, Solid Rock or Sturdy. Swift Swim is its inability. Gender ratios, 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breedings at groups Water 1 and Water 3. Hatch time 30 cycles. Height is 2'4", or 0.7 meters. Weight is 36.4 pounds, or 16.5 kilograms. Base experience yield is 71. Leveling rate is medium fast. EV yield is 1 in defense. Shape is that. Has no feet, so it has no footprint. Pokedex color is blue, and base friendship is 70. Tirtouga is a water/rock fossil Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It is revived from a cover fossil and evolved into Caracosta starting at level 37. Biology: Tirtouga is a reptilian Pokemon resembling a baby leatherback sea turtle. Its body is blue with black spots on the edges of its flippers. Its black shell has 6 circular indentations in it. Its upper beak and parts of its face are black and together resemble a mask. It has a light blue patch underneath its eyes. Tirtouga's shell is very tough, and it can dive down to depths of as much as 1,000 meters. Tirtouga was known to actively hunt for prey to the extent that it would go on land to reach them. Tirtouga lived in the ancient oceans from about 100 million years ago. It now exists in the present thanks to being revived from fossils. Tirtouga is believed to be the ancestor of most turtle Pokemon. Evolution: Tirtouga evolves into Caracosta, so Tirtouga, Caracosta. Game data, Pokedex entries. In Gen 5, Black. Restored from a fossil, this Pokemon can dive to depths beyond half a mile. White. About 100 million years ago, these Pokemon swam in oceans. It is thought they also went on land to attack prey. Black 2 and White 2. This Pokemon was restored from a fossil. It swam skillfully and dove to depths beyond half a mile. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black and Y's entry. In Gen 7, Sun, based on studies of its skeletal structure, it can apparently dive to ocean depths of over half a mile. Moon, reputed to be the ancestor of most turtle Pokemon. It lived in warm seas approximately 100 million years ago. Ultra Sun, it was restored from an ancient fossil. Tirtouga lived in the sea but came up onto the land to search for prey. Ultra Moon, its hunting grounds encompassed a broad area from the land to more than half a mile deep in the ocean. In Gen 8 Sword, this Pokemon inhabited ancient seas. Although it can only crawl, it still comes up onto land in search of prey. Shield, Tirtouga is considered to be the ancestor of many turtle Pokemon. It was restored to life from a fossil. Tirtouga in the Alola Pokedex. Game locations, side game locations, events. Health items at events, it can get the Wakan Berry 100% of the time. Stats, base stats, HP 54, attack 78, defense 103, special attack 53, special defense 45, speed 22 for a total of 355. Type effectiveness, damage normally by rock, bug, ghost, steel, water, psychic dragon, dark and fairy. Weak to fighting, ground, and electric for double, and grass for 4. Immune to nothing, resistant to normal, flying, poison, and ice for half, and fire for a fourth. Notes: if this Pokemon has Solid Rock, the effectiveness of fighting, ground, and electric type moves will become 1.5, so all of them would be 1.5 instead of 2, while the effectiveness of grass type moves will become 3, so that would be 3 instead of 4. Learn step by leveling up. 1. Water Gun and Withdraw. 3. Protect. 6. Aqua Jet. 9. Smackdown. 12. Ancient Power. 15 Bite, 18 Wide Guard, 21 Brine, 24 Rock Slide, 27 Crunch, 30 Curse, 33 Iron Defense, 36 Aqua Tail, 39 Rain Dance, 42 Hydro Pump, and 45 Shell Smash. By TM/TR, TM15 Dig, 21 Rest, 22 Rock Slide, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 27 Icy Wind, 31 Attract, 32 Sandstorm, 33 Rain Dance, 36 Whirlpool, 39 Facade, 45 Dive, 48 Rock Tomb, 53 Mud Shot, 54 Rock Blast, 55 Brine, 61 Guard Swap, 76 Round, and 81 Bulldoze. The TRs, TR01 Body Slam, 3 Hydro Pump, 4 Surf, 5 Ice Beam, 6 Blizzard, 10 Earthquake, 16 Waterfall, 20 Substitute, 26 Endure, 27 Sleep Talk, 31 Iron Tail, 32 Crunch, 45 Muddy Water, 46 Iron Defense, 67 Earth Power, 69 Zen Headbutt, 75 Stone Edge, 76 Stealth Rock, 84 Scald, and 98 Liquidation. By breeding, this group gives it Block. Through chain breeding, this group gives it Knockoff, this group gives it Rock Throw, this group gives it Rollout, this group gives it Slam, and this group gives it Water Pulse. By tutoring in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, they can get Meteor Beam. It's a special Rock-type move. Its power is 120, accuracy is 90%, and PB Haha is 10. By transfer from another generation, 5 through 7 Bide, that doesn't work anymore, 6 and 7 Confide, 5 through 7 Double Team, Flail, Frustration, Hidden Power, Return, and Rock Polish. Frustration, Hidden Power, and Return don't work anymore. 5 and 6 Rock Smash, 6 Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. 5 and 6 Strength, and 5 through 7 Swagger and Toxic. Side game data, you got all this. In Pokemon Go, Tirtouga can be obtained by completing the Special Research Level 43 Challenge. Evolution data, Tirtouga, Level 37, Caracosta. Sprites, of course, much darker colors, which I think look much better than that faded blue. And you got this kind of green-blue, that's fun. Definitely looks much more like a baby turtle from the back than the front. In Gen 6, you get the models with the much lighter colors, except for I think the armor, I think gets darker, but the main body gets lighter. Same with Shiny. Gen 7, not really much changes, except for the pupils might get a little smaller, maybe that's like a animation of some kind. In Gen 8, you get the much better models. Homes, you get these models. Animation. Tirtouga and Pokemon Journeys, the series. Pokedex entries in Black and White, episode 76, in Ash's Pokedex. Tirtouga, the Proto-Turtle Pokemon. Tirtouga can dive underwater to half-mile depths and can also attack on shore. In the manga, Tirtouga and Pokemon Adventures. The TCG. Trivia, Tirtouga in its evolved form are the only fossil Pokemon to have rock as their secondary type. Before, Gen 8 Tirtouga in its evolved form had only been obtainable with their hidden ability in the Pokemon Dream World. Due to the closure of the Pokemon Global Link, they could no longer be obtained with their hidden ability, except by trading between games and breeding. The Tirtouga family's hidden ability can currently be obtained via the ability patch. Tirtouga's English category, Proto-Turtle, may be a combination of proto prefix used to mean original or primitive, derived from an ancient Greek word meaning first and turtle. Origin, Tirtouga appears to be based on a baby sea turtle, more specifically a leatherback. May also be based on Protostega, a large prehistoric sea turtle. The Protostega is one of the largest known species of turtles, second only to the Archelon, which its evolution, Caracosta, may be based on. Name origin, Tirtouga may be a combination of turtle and a corruption of Tortuga, Spanish for turtle or tortoise. Protouga may be a combination of Protostega and Tortuga, Spanish for turtle or tortoise. Data languages, related articles, to the fossils and the fossil Pokemon. Let's move on.
Since we watched Tirtouga's first scene in the anime before, let's watch Tirtouga's second scene in the anime.
Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we're watching episode 732, A Restoration Confrontation Part 1. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, traveling companions Silent and Iris, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu and Iris' Exu, have met Ferris, a Pokemon archaeologist who has found this cover fossil. They've also met Sierra, Ferris's co-worker or boss, not really quite sure. And they've come back to Ferris's lab to clean up the fossil, and he's explaining that this is just a fossil, and he's showing what the Pokemon actually look like.
Really looked like.
Awesome! So that's
Yeah.
a Tirtouga! It's so cool that Tirtouga once—
Okay, and that's Tirtouga's second scene in the anime. Let's move on.
Now let's see why other people love Tirtouga. Now let's look at fan art.
Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. Those of you aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Tirtouga. This is Tirtouga by Bloxables. So it's just this frame of the front sprite of Tirtouga in Gen 5. This is Tirtouga back by Bloxables, so this is just a frame from the Gen 5 back sprite of Tirtouga. This is 564 Tirtouga by Aaron Tiger Tier. Allegedly this is supposed to be a more realistic Tirtouga, even though I'm pretty sure it's just an image of a sea turtle. It's like, has like a blue tint to the photo, whatever. This is PFM 118 Tirtouga by Lizachu 792. So 564, Pokemon from memory, Tirtouga, colorblind. So you got this nice one, you know, from memory, and as the colorblind, they don't actually know that it's supposed to be blue and gray, so they see, I guess, green and brown, which I think actually this looks way better than the actual image. Like, I mean, they're both good. Like, this could be a Pokemon on its own. Although it definitely looks more like it's some sort of fusion between Tirtouga and, like, a Ninja Turtle. I guess it was requested by UTW Tomy on Reddit, I guess. This is SL Hatchling Tirtouga by Dreamer Elfie. So we've got this fun image of a Tirtouga here hatching from its egg in front of, I guess, the trainer in their living room. That's very well done. This is In the Deep by Lore Spinner. So we've got this Tirtouga with this pink Chinchou and a couple Pincurchin here. Very well done. This doesn't contain a Tirtouga, so we'll move on.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I simply don't have time. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Caracosta. As always, this is my proper outfit, and see me tomorrow.